actions. Let the beast in you just get loose. We all young, well, there's no compromising. It's my way or the highway. We all just slave the lust, hard building, breaking trust. Don't get wild when we come out like break your neck, gon' bust a rhyme. Blow one down, pass it around. Hey, roll with me now, we running wild. Hey, and nobody game, we on the town. Hey, never come down, I never come down. Lose it. Lose it. I might lose it. Everybody got guilty pleasures. Mine just tend to catch me cases. Handcuffs, police inspections, lawyers, judges, allegations. Turn on your favorite station. You hear the same old song. I feel like dog, I'm about to drop the bomb. Blow one down, pass it around. Hey, roll with me now, we running wild. Hey, and nobody game, we on the town. Hey, down, I never come down. Blow one down, pass it around. Hey, roll with me now, we running wild. Hey, and nobody game, we on the town. Hey, never come down, I never come down. Lose it. I might lose it. I might lose it. I might lose it. Lose it. I might lose it. I might lose it. I might lose it.
All right, thanks, Larry. EA Sports coverage of the NFL brings us to the heart of Texas and NRG Stadium in Houston. We count down to kickoff in what should be an epic one here between the Dallas Cowboys and the Kansas City Chiefs. And from back there, a wise move. He'll just sit on this one, and it'll come out to the 25. Here's the first carry for Ezekiel Elliott, and he'll go down right at the 30-yard line.
Partner, I know you call the play-by-play, but you know your ball. If I throw these numbers at you, all right, 6 yards shy of 2,000 of total yards from scrimmage for a rookie.
The thing for me, though, he did that as a rookie. Where do you go from here? I mean, can you keep going up from those numbers your sophomore campaign?
I think that you can. He's had examples of that preceding him in the NFL. Some guys who are in the Hall of Fame right now. Remember, he had 16 total touchdowns because it's not just his ability to run it. He can catch it out of the backfield as well. No one plays harder than this guy does, down in and down out. I think he's just going to keep getting better. The goal of every offense is to move the chains, pick up first downs. A nice job finding an open receiver for a completion.
A first down carry by Elliott. And he'll get this out past the 45 to the 47. Give him 5 on the carry there, and it'll be second down. So second and medium, 2nd and 5 now. Again, it's Elliott. And able to push his way forward here for a good little gain. Lorenzo Alexander brings him down. So following the run, we'll see what they do here on 3rd down. Oh, and the hard count might have got him. This might be a first down.
Encroachment, defense.
So the offense has it 1st and 10. After the penalty, it's Elliott. And very little there. He might have gotten a yard. Yeah, I think he got a yard to the 41. The All-Pro Von Miller there on the tackle. Second down, 8.
That's a good play by the guys on the defensive side of the ball. Held them to a gain of 2. And that changes the playbook a little bit now for the guy calling plays. Second and 8. Now he's got to probably think about going to the air instead of maybe staying with the ground game.
Only a yard on the pickup there, and it'll bring up a third down.
Partner, we know today's NFL is really built around the guy throwing the football. But these short runs, they still pay dividends because they can take their toll on a defense, and they can add up as the game goes along. You control the clock, you control the ball, and that way you often control the game.
Greg Olsen was the intended target, and now it's fourth down. Here is Matt Prater now. He's got the leg for this as he holds the NFL record with a 64-yarder back in 2013. So this will be spotted on the midfield logo. It's a 58-yard attempt. That opening drive looked good for a moment there, but they'll wind up being turned away thanks to the missed field goal.
And those especially hurt when you come into a game on the road. You're trying to get things to go your way early, and now you suffer a setback right out of the gate.
Sliding out of the pocket. Oh, he's going to take a shot right away. This is caught inside the 15. And all the way in for a Kansas City touchdown. T.Y. Hilton, 52 yards. And the Chiefs are going to take a first-quarter lead. Good pass, clean catch, and a house call there on the fly route.
And not that much room to operate. So that tells you about his acceleration. We always talk about being able to go from 0 to 60 real fast. Took him less time than that to get the top speed and complete that play.
So the flag is for roughing the kicker, a big 15-yard penalty.
And I'm not sure that was the time to go all out after the kicker. Plenty of time left in this game.
Touchback. The Cowboys offense heading back out and ready to go again. Last time out, they had that long 50-plus yard field goal that they missed.
And I'm sure on their sideline, they're thinking to themselves, okay, do we still want to try one if we're in that position again? And I would dare say that the answer would be yes. They're going to have a lot of confidence in their kicker. But just to be on the safe side, I'm sure they told their offensive guys, can we get a little bit closer this time?
Closer.
Yeah, well, you know, I'd rather get in the end zone first and foremost. But if all else fails, less of a field goal attempt for him.
Prescott now on second down. Out left side here to Bryant. 4 yards on the completion, and it sets up a third down. A glance back at 2016 for Dez Bryant. 50 receptions, under 800 yards, had 8 touchdowns. What do you make of the season that Dez had?
Well, remember, it started with Dez injured, so it took a little while for him to get started. I'm going to make a bold prediction for you. Would not shock me at all if he doubled his catch number next year and darn near doubled his receiving yardage total. Because if he's healthy all year long, they're going to want to take some pressure off of the run game themselves, and Dak Prescott in his second season should be that much more confident throwing it downfield.
Prescott looks to throw on first. And he is going to go down. He will be sacked. Sitting alongside Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gaudin, as it is Cowboy football to begin quarter number 2. But they face a second and long to start things out. They'll run it now out of the gun. And they won't fare much better here as he maybe gets back to the line. And they'll lose a yard that time, and that's going to lead to a third down.
I saw Von Miller in college at Texas A&M, and all I kept hearing about was his speed off the edge to the quarterback. But what impressed me is balance and his ability to take on blocks and be a force in the run game, as we just saw there.
Give him 2 yards on that play, and that's going to make it fourth down. So on fourth down, here's Johnny Hecker to punt it away. The rookie fifth-rounder Tyreek Hill back deep for Kansas City. This is fielded inside the 5. A nice job on the return there, 16 yards. And it's Chiefs football. First and 10. Out now the Chiefs offensive unit ready to do battle again. And following that long touchdown pass, a one-play drive last time, to see if the defense, you know they're ready. They don't want that to happen again.
And you would have thought they would have been ready the last time. That's what you work on all the time. Make sure that no one gets behind you. That's the cardinal sin of defense, not giving up the long pass. They did. Let's see how they adjust.
Unable to connect on the first down pass play. Now it's second down.
One of the toughest things about playing defensive back is pattern reading, trying to figure out what they're doing. And on that one, they had the fly, just sending a guy downfield with the in route accompanying it, what people call a dagger route, trying to hit the guy underneath after the clear out. In this case, though, they're not able to get it done.
Yeah, they said forget the underneath route. They went for the guy on the fly, but as you said, incomplete. And Dalton to throw. He's going to look deep now for Landry. It's caught inside the 25. It's a big play there for the Chiefs. And even 50 yards. They go play action here on first down. And nearly picked it off. He had a chance to come down with that in the end zone, but it'll wind up just being incomplete. And on second and 10 now.
A missed opportunity for an interception would have killed off a drive. They had a chance there to finish things off. Didn't get it done. I guess that's why a lot of those guys do not play offense.
Now it's the Boise State alum, Jay Ajayi. And he will take it on in for a Chiefs touchdown. Jay Ajayi, a 21-yard touchdown run. And the Chiefs add on to their lead.
Well, partner, that was another explosive run, and one thing I've learned in our time in this game, yes, the offensive line has to get a lot of credit, but for big runs to occur, the wide receivers have to block well downfield.
And then you have to have a good guy carrying the ball too, right?
Oh, without a doubt. You need that difference maker lugging the rock.
Tucker now to kick it away following the touchdown. This is taken about 7 yards deep. And they'll put up the stop sign there as his guys will get it at the 25. The Chiefs defense here ready to head back out onto the field. Hoping for more of the same. Last time they forced the punt that led to a score.
They flipped the field essentially, and that's what you want to do as a defense. Make sure that you put your offense in a great position to run their offense and put the ball in the end zone. That's exactly what they accomplished.
They accomplished that last time. What will they accomplish this go-around?
There is no doubt that Geno Atkins is really strong and stout at the point of attack. But I love his suddenness, the ability to make plays, to be in one spot, and then he's gone and into the offensive backfield. He's a heck of a player.
And they're a big TFL, tackle for loss.
Hard to believe that his father, Gene Atkins, was an NFL defensive back. He's bred this big defensive tackle.
And the Chiefs are going to get him. The safety blitz staged to perfection that time as they sack him for a loss of 6. Here's Johnny Hacker now. As the drive goes backward, it's another boomer. It's taken to the 26. Look at the spin. Balance. So a minute 55 to go in the first half. We're back to Super Bowl 51 after this. A reminder, coming up at the intermission, we'll get highlights of this Super Bowl from Larry Ridley and the crew in Orlando with our EA Sports halftime report. So Dalton now, looking left side, that's caught by Landry. And still fighting, 26 yards on the pickup there. And that'll be good for a KC first down. And they're going to speed things up here. On first and 10, here's Andy Dalton. Over to Landry on the bubble screen. The completion good for 3, and it's second down. They'll run it now out of the gun. And he takes this into the end zone for a Chiefs touchdown. Jay Ajayi, his second touchdown of this Super Bowl. And the Chiefs are able to grow their lead. And always a good first half when you can hit pay dirt twice.
And it never hurts to have that good feeling as the game moves on, just at about halftime. If that's all he gets, he'll just sit there at the half and think, all right, 2 already. I can get some more. I can get some more. And he'll be encouraging his offensive line to create some space.
Tucker now to kick it away following the touchdown. This is taken about 7 yards deep. And they'll put up the stop sign there as his guys will get it at the 25. So out come the Cowboys now as their offense gets set to take over. And still no points on the scoreboard. You're coming off of the 3 and out. They're just looking for anything to grab onto right now, aren't they?
I'm wondering if someone's going to take charge in the huddle. You know, we always look to the quarterback, but sometimes it's another player on the team, a star, a veteran, someone with some excitement and energy. It's like, all right, guys, let's shake things up and let's go, because they still have an opportunity to make things happen.
Shake it up. Now Prescott, and caught left side, Olsen. 5 yards is the pickup there as that extends this drive.
And there's a completion to the tight end, and look at the size of these players nowadays. At that spot, 6'4", 6'5", and up. A lot of guys used to be basketball players, somehow came back to football. That's really good for the game of football. You're getting better athleticism.
Now hold everything here. We're going to get a timeout by the offense. It's just their first, so they'll have 2 remaining here before we get to halftime.
Let's go!
To the air again, Prescott. Baldwin with it over the middle. And he'll be brought down at the 48-yard line. A gain of 4 that time as the drive continues.
Let's go!
Prescott looks to throw on first. Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. Cameron Wake, he's the one that got to him. He takes him down for a loss of 9. And now it looks like they're going to be in the hurry-up. Prescott now on second down. And pressure coming, and they got him once again. The safety blitz staged to perfection that time as they sack him for a loss of 6. A rookie QB struggling, gets thrown down to the ground there. But, you know, maybe this game, it's not over yet, but maybe this game can be a learning experience for him.
So many different things that he has to pick up on. When to go ahead and flush from the pocket and run. When to get rid of the football and not take the sack. When to just go ahead and go down early and make sure you don't fumble the football. So many things that he has to learn. This game starts.
Now here's a defensive timeout called by the Chiefs. The defense, they got a little bit of a breather. Now they're back and set as we resume play. Boy, a call like this, certainly tougher to make in a Super Bowl, but they'll go for it on 4th down. Here's Prescott. And this is incomplete. So we have reached halftime here in Houston in what so far has been a very one-sided Super Bowl 51. As we send you over to our headquarters in Orlando, where we check in with Larry Ridley for our EA Sports Halftime Report.
Thanks, Brandon. I'm Larry Ridley, and welcome to our EA Halftime Report. The Chiefs are happy to be in front, and they'll look to play another solid half of football. The Cowboys, on the other hand, want to quiet this crowd and turn things around. All right, let's roll the highlights. 1st and 10. The catch is made after a quick pass. He gone, giving them an early lead. 3rd down, inches to go. The deep ball is on target here, and he'll be brought down after getting to the 22. Chiefs later on the drive. Ajayi's got a running lane here, and this 4-play drive goes for a touchdown. Chiefs go up by 13. Chiefs have it late in the 2nd. The quick pass, it's complete, and the pass and catch will end up going for 26 yards. Still late in the 1st half, Ajayi is going to take it off the right side and end up rushing in for his 2nd touchdown. Chiefs up now by 19. So that'll do it from here in Orlando. The 2nd half of Super Bowl 51 still to come as we rejoin Brandon and Charles in Houston.
Tyreek Hill on the return. Oh, what a move. And he'll take it a yard or so past the 20, call it the 21-yard line. Here comes the Chiefs offensive unit as they'll have it to begin quarter number 3. And they were able to punch it in the end zone last time. They'll be looking to do that again here for the defense. Obviously, they'll be looking to stop them from punching it back in the end zone.
It always is punch-counter-punch, isn't it? And which team has the advantage? Well, let's just go back. Last time on offense, they rolled downfield, get into a good rhythm. You can see a little more bounce in and out of the huddle. You can see the sideline really get into the game. So defensively, you're thinking to yourself, how do we take that away from them? How do we get the advantage back? Let's see what they come up with. I think
it got his man complete. The 20, 10, 5, and all the way in for a Kansas City touchdown. Jarvis Landry taking it in. And the Chiefs add on to their lead. And correct me if I'm wrong, that was just a simple fly. Oh, they flip it to the kicker. He looks like he's going to throw it.
Play instead of kicking it through the post. Come on, man. Put that in mothballs. Come on.
What?
Come on. Don't do that.
Put that in mothballs?
Yeah, preserve that for it. That's an ancient relic. Faking it. I can understand. You want to rub it in a little. You fake it when he snapped it from the 3. From the 15. Mothball that bad boy, just like my grandmother had.
Yeah,
in her attic, the stuff she used to preserve.
It smells terrible. They'll start the drive with Elliott. And this has been a recurring theme tonight for sure. Nowhere to run. Back to the line of scrimmage, that's all. So nothing there, but maybe you blame that on the blocking.
Yeah, at some point, you've got to win at the point of attack. And on that play, that was all the defense. They made it happen.
On second down, Elliott. Oh, look at the juke. And he'll fight forward to about the 27-yard line. He only got a couple on that one, so not a ton of help. They'll have a 3rd and 8 forthcoming. And an extra DB here for the Chiefs on 3rd down.
Pass situation.
Prescott to throw it. Flushed out right. Drops it underneath to Elliott. Oh, the hurdle. That one goes for 29 yards on 3rd down. Looking to speed things up here, going with some tempo. Now Prescott. They'll set up the screen to Elliott. Oh, nice spin.
Oh, that brought back bad memories.
And they'll be inside the 35 now at the 34-yard line. A second down throw for Prescott. Now they go screen. It's complete. Whoosh. And he'll take it into the end zone for a Cowboy touchdown. Ezekiel Elliott, 33 yards. Now following the interception, this offense will get another shot at it as they'll quickly head back onto the field. Following the interception, here's Prescott. Evans has it left side. They give him a gain of 37.
As we continue to advance in the NFL, as people continue to scout players, they really don't care as much about body types as they care about those guys who can make people miss, run through tackles, and gain all that additional run after catch. Anybody who has that ability, they want them on their team.
Caught left side, it's Beckham. That throw good for 4. It's second down. Second down now after the pass completion. And they're going to hurry back to the line now.
Let's go!
Second down, Prescott. It's caught by OBJ. And eventually stopped just shy of the goal line right around the 2. 18 yards there, and it'll be a 1st and goal.
Let's go!
And again, it's Prescott. This will be caught at about the 6. And this one will wind up with him losing yardage back to the 4-yard line. That's going to go as a loss of 2, and it'll be second down. And now they're in the hurry-up. Prescott off play action. He'll buy some time right. And he will score. Touchdown, Cowboys. Dak Prescott, his second touchdown of this Super Bowl. And the Cowboys get a bit closer. Now Prater to add the PAT. Oh, look at this. A flip to the kicker. He's going to try to run for it. And he is not going to get in here. So the decision to go for two does not pay off as they're unable to cut any further into their deficit. So the defense gets the stop. I know it's situation to situation, but who has more pressure there, offense or defense, when they go for two?
I truly believe it's the defense has more pressure because the offense has an entire playbook wide open from the 2-yard line. You can run it, you can throw it. So defensively, I think most teams are going to be aggressive and force the issue and try and bring pressure.